Hey guys, in today's video, we're checking out a very affordable and reliable wireless microphone system. This is the PTU-1U by Phenyx Pro. Very nice wireless system. Has the basics of what you need in a wireless system, including the ability to sync and scan. Comes with a nice carrying case. It's actually a true diversity system, which I'm going to get into, but it's definitely a better wireless system, especially than most of the cheap stuff out there. Really awesome, and everything that you get for the price is really amazing. I've reviewed multiple Phenyx Pro products on my channel before. They're definitely one of the best companies, in my opinion, for musicians on a budget. The quality of their stuff is so good for the price that you pay for. It's definitely worth it. So spoiler alert, this system is also in that category, but I am going to go over this video and show you the specs, the rundown, the setup, how to scan and sync, do a tone test, do a range test, tell you my experience with it because I've been gigging with it the last couple of weeks and stuff like that. So before we get started, I post videos like this all the time, stuff on wireless, in-ear monitor systems, MIDI programming, finding cheap stuff for musicians on Amazon, stuff like that. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell to be notified when I put out new videos, and hitting the like button is a free way to support the channel. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to thank Phenyx Pro for sending me this product to check out. They're not paying me for this video or anything like that. They just sent it to me to try out, and I loved it. If I didn't, I wouldn't feature it on the channel. Also, if you do use the link down below in the description and use promo code ScottULMusic at checkout, you will get 5% off your entire purchase. Anything from Phenyx Pro, if you use that link down below and that discount code, so you get this for even cheaper. All right, so what's in the box and the setup? So first of all, Phenyx Pro always comes with a really nice carrying case. This thing is awesome, nice and sturdy, and protects your gear. So everything fits really nicely in that case. So you have the receiver right here. It comes with stuff to rack it. You know, I've seen expensive wireless that don't even include this. So that's really awesome that they've included that in there. Power for plugging in, 2 antennas because this is a true diversity receiver. So you have 2 antennas, which makes it even more reliable. Here's the antenna extenders if you do decide to rack it up. It does come with just a TS cable with a 3.5mm adapter in case if you need that, which is nice. Screws and stuff for putting it in a rack. Again, it includes everything. This is to keep it from sliding around so that, you know, the mic doesn't slide around. And then some little feet if you do decide to put it on the bottom of the receiver, like to put it on a desk or something like that if you're not going to rack it. So basically it has everything that you need, including a very nice carrying case. Really cool. Phenyx Pro always does a great job with this stuff. All right, the setup and controls are pretty simple with this thing. Plugging it in the back. And then again, you have the options to rack mount if you want, which if you've never done that, you basically use these extensions right here and plug those into the antennas and it brings them out to the front. So if they want to live in a rack, but I'm not going to do that for this video. The antennas go in right there. They screw in, they latch. You send unbalanced 1/4 inch or balanced XLR out to wherever you're trying to send the signal to. Most of the time you'll go out the XLR port to a mixer or an audio interface or wherever you're trying to send the signal to. Okay, so turn it on. Power switch up front. You do have control over the volume out, which is nice up here. Just nice, easy access. So for the mic, it just takes 2 AA batteries, which are included. Power switch on the back here, and you'll see it power up. So on the screen here, you got a few things. So you can see the RF strength. So when I turn the mic on, you know, it shows full strength. When I turn the mic off, it says that there's none. Basically, to do anything, you hit the set button. So when you hit set, you have the infrared if you need to sync them. So just very quickly hit that to sync. Very simple. Push it again, and you can see group is blinking, so I can change the group manually. So I hit set again, and it goes to the channel, and I can set the channel manually if I want as well. Hit set again. You have squelch control right here. So from 1 up to 9. So what squelch is, if the signal strength drops below a certain level set by the squelch, instead of getting a, static white noise type of sound, it'll just mute the signal. So that can be nice to help prevent, that white noise static type of stuff. Next up, you have auto channel, which is really great. And I'm going to show you that in a minute, which is just to scan lock on or off. So when you set it on, now it's locked. And the only way to unlock it is double click it and turn the lock off so no one can bump anything by accident, which is really nice. So again, I'm going to go to that auto channel. I'm going to hit up, and right now it's scanning for the best signal. And it found group 16, channel 36. This is the infrared port right here. So I'm just going to push set it right in front. And now you can see the transmitter and the receiver are synced up. Group 16, channel 36, group 16, channel 36. Nice and simple, about as easy as it gets. On the mic here, if you hold the button, it turns it on and off. But if you push it, you'll see that that mute turns on and off, so I can mute it if I need to. And you have a battery indicator right there. Basically, pretty much that's all you need. I mean, that is basically it. It is super simple. You have a way to turn up and down the volume, so the output of it. You can see the signal strength. When I talk into the mic, you'll see, hey, 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 hey. You'll see the strength of the signal coming in here, hey, hey, hey. And you have a way to scan and sync. I mean, that is basically everything that you need in a wireless mic system. This thing is very well designed, and all the basics that you need are in here. Super fast rundown on the specs. Battery life is over 6 hours, which is great. I used it for about 7.5 hours before I changed the battery, so I can confirm that. Takes 2 AA batteries. The range is 300 to 328 feet, which is pretty awesome. That's as good as like the high-end Shure stuff. Pretty amazing. I will be doing a range test here in a minute. You do get output of 1/4 inch or XLR, signal to noise ratio, less than 105 decibels. Frequency response is from 50 hertz up to 18 kilohertz. The number of frequencies that are available, you get 1,000 different frequencies that you can find for a clean channel, which is amazing. That's awesome. Frequency range is incorrect. It says 500 to 600 megahertz. That's incorrect. It's actually 555 to 580 megahertz. It transmits in that range. And you can see that on the details on Amazon. But there are still 1,000 frequencies available to find a clear channel on this. Also, of course, it comes with the manual if you ever need help, and it comes with a 12-month warranty. If one of the products does happen to be damaged, they're very responsive. They've got a great customer service team. Another reason why I like this company. All right, so pretty basic. I mean, very simple setup and basically everything that you need. With cheaper systems, normally if you're getting, interference on a channel, you just have to choose another channel and hope for the best. This is the first time I've seen a system at this price point that has a scan for the best channel and then a sync with the microphone, which is really awesome. That's really cool. So as far as price, this microphone is only $180. That's really an insane deal for a wireless microphone system like this, especially one that has scan and sync, and especially one that is a true diversity system. If you're not familiar with that, true diversity just means instead of having like one antenna that is receiving the wireless signal, it's actually 2 independent antennas getting that wireless signal. I will post links down below if you do want to find out more about what true diversity means, but it's definitely a far more reliable wireless system to use if it's true diversity over just like a single antenna. At this price point, I don't think I've actually seen a true diversity wireless system at this price point. Again, purchase links are down below. If you do purchase from the Phenyx Pro website using that link and promo code ScottYoleMusic, you get 5% off of your purchase, so it's even cheaper. Okay, so as far as a tone test, I'm just going to go ahead and talk into this microphone and do a test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk into the mic and I'm going to have it dry, and then I'm going to do what it sounds like with processing, like with a normal type of processing, or how I would process it with EQ, compression, and reverb. Something really interesting about tone videos is people will demo it just dry and leave it just dry. It's like, you're always going to use EQ, compression, and reverb on a microphone live. So it's just kind of weird that people don't do that, but I'm going to do both. Mic check 1 2. Hey, hey, mic check 1 2. Test test. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Hey, hey, mic check 1 2. Test test. Mic check 1 2. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the flames went higher. So that's how it sounds. To me, I don't do A-B comparisons. I don't do compare it to, a Shure microphone or something like that. To me, my tone philosophy is, does it sound good? If so, use it. Can you get a usable tone out of it? I think we spend way too much time listening for tiny micro changes between 2 systems and stuff like that. That's not what I do on this channel. I am working on a video explaining my tone philosophy in more detail. So if you do want to see that, be sure to subscribe to see that video when it comes out. But overall, this mic sounds great. It really is a very usable tone and a really good sounding mic. So there are 2 things that I've noticed as far as the sound, is that it is pretty sensitive to to the volume change. So let me show you what I mean. So this is kind of where I would hold it normally as I'm singing into it or talking into it. And then as you move further back, it definitely gets a lot quieter. But then when you move forward, so when I sing, I like to be right on the mic sometimes. So when I'm right here, that's a huge volume change, and it kind of muddies it up as well. All right, now for a range test. It's been a while since I've strapped a GoPro to my head and walked around my house and tested the range of something. But here we go. We're going to do the range test. It's listed at 300 feet, so we're going to put that to the test. Mic check 1 2. Hey, hey. Mic check 1 2. Walking up the stairs, check, check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Zoe wondering what I'm doing. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Hey, hey, mic check. Hey, hey, mic check. All right, I'm in the furthest room from my studio room downstairs. I'm going to hang out here just for a minute. All the way downstairs, down, 2.5 floors, whatever you want to call it. All the way down on the other side of the house. Check, 1, 2. Hey, hey. Good girl. Good girl. She'll go to the park later, I promise. Check, check, 1, 2. Hey, hey. And now we're back. So it worked great. It didn't cut out at all going through my house and going through walls. That's one of the tests that I do like to do. I also, I've been gigging with this one over the last couple of weeks. We did a corporate event up in the mountains, and during sound check, it was a pretty long venue where the stage was to like where the entrance was. And I went, plugged this in and walked all the way to the end of the room and tested to see if the range would work. All of our other mics were on, so there was plenty of RF going on in the venue, and it worked great, as you can see here. Check, check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Hey, hey, 1, 2. So yeah, so this will be great for like speeches and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to be bringing this as far as like doing mic speeches and toasts and stuff like that for like weddings and DJing and stuff like that. So the range is great. Range is fantastic with this. So my experience with it, it's been awesome. It's been a great system. I've been using it at the last couple of gigs for the last couple of weeks. It sounds great. Man, the thing with tone for me is like, it just depends, because I played with one band with it. One of the bands that I played with it, and we use in-ear monitors in all the bands that I play in, and I could hear my voice much clearer in that mix. Just switching from my usual Shure microphone into this one, my ears sounded so much better. I could hear my voice so much better with this mic without changing like any of the settings. And then I went and played with another band, and I did the same thing. Instead of using my Shure system, I used this one. We had a different in-ear monitor system for that one, and it took a little bit of configuration in order for me to hear my voice. So just the way that everything was mixed, it was easier to hear myself on this mic with one band, and then it took some, tweaking in order to hear better with the other band. To me, that's why I just think that my tone philosophy is just, as long as it sounds good and usable at the beginning, you have to always make adjustments based on the mix. Unless if you're just doing solo a cappella performances, you always have to think about the mix. That's just kind of my rant about tone philosophy and how we spend so much time just listening on YouTube videos on, does it sound exactly like this, and listening on headphones when it's completely different when you use it live. There's just so many other things that happen when you use it live. Again, I'm working on a video for it. Sorry to go off on that rant. But overall, this system has been awesome. The one holdup that I've had with it is that when I plug into our Stage Snake, for some reason I get a buzz, but when I plug directly into our mixer, I don't get that buzz. It doesn't happen on every single one though, so I think it's just something with the Art audio system that I use. That's the one thing that I had, so I just had to plug in directly into our mixer and the buzz went away. But overall, this thing is awesome. A true diversity system with 1,000 frequencies and a 300-foot range for $180. I honestly don't think you're going to be able to beat that. This system is amazing. Highly recommend it. Links are down below. The 5% discount code is down below as well. Thank you again to Phenyx Pro for sending me this product. So that's basically it. If you guys made it to the end of this video, do me a favor, just hit the like button. It does a ton to help out the YouTube algorithm and recommend my video and my channel to more people, so I would appreciate it. Again, links to purchase are down below, and check out some of my other videos. I've reviewed multiple products by Phenyx Pro, including an in-ear monitor system, which is very cheap and affordable, wireless guitars and bass systems. They do have another system that has 4 wireless mics in one rack for really cheap, for like $280, which is really amazing. It's, this is a better product than that other one. However, I have used that other one. I've used it live multiple times, and it does work great as well. So if you're looking for more wireless with, less available frequencies, and it's not a true diversity system, I would check out that video. So check out that video and other videos by clicking the link on the screen now. Don't forget to follow me on my social media pages at Scott Yule Music on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to check out my playlist on cool and cheap music gear. I have a ton of gear that I've reviewed in there for relatively cheap. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you again, Phenyx Pro, for sending me this product to check out for the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.